Roy finds the body that was missing from Bill's house without a head. And Sheriff Dearborn freaks out.
Apparently he has polyps in his ass and he's tired of this horse shit.
Hey, what's up to all the vamps, wares, bang bangers, soups, and True Blood fans alike? This is the show, BLOODlust.
Yeah, this is a show dedicated to everything True Blood. We're going to be recapping each new episode and hopefully shine some light on some aspects of the show that you may not have noticed before. So my name is Antonia.
And I'm Alex. And pull up a seat, have a drink of O Negative with us as we sink our teeth into True Blood's Season 3, Episode 3 recap called
It Hurts Me Too.
Ouch.
The first segment is called Bite Marks. So this is basically just where we show a clip and try to run through each episode and you know, point some stuff out really quickly. Okay, so the episode starts off with Sookie. She shoots her gun. Eric jumps in the way to protect the... At first I thought it was to protect the werewolf, but really it's just so that he can ask the werewolf some questions later on. The werewolf almost gets away, but Sookie shoots again and hits him in the leg.
It was a takedown shot, not fatal.
No.
Takedown shot.
It just clipped him. It just clipped him. Yeah. This is the part where Eric delivers my favorite line. He says, he like bites into the neck, rips it out, all the blood is spilling on the ground, and then he says to Sookie, I got your carpet all wet. Get it? Carpet all wet?
Drink to that.
Really, I'm just waiting for this. This is all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Sookie and Eric to hook up. I love them together. Do you think this is a dream sequence or do you think this is real? I'm so sick of True Blood and their dream sequences. Like, you think this stuff is really gonna happen, but then it's just like, oh yeah, this was just a dream.
I think this could be real.
The new blood on True Blood is Alcide. He's the hot werewolf that Eric hired to protect Sookie when she goes to Jackson. I'll drink to that. He doesn't know that Sookie is a magnet for danger. He doesn't know yet, but he did get his ass whipped pretty badly in that bar. I don't know what Sookie was thinking.
It's funny that we never know what she's thinking, but she knows what everyone else is.
So what's going on with Jessica is that she's an idiot. I mean, just because she's a baby vampire doesn't mean that she just lost all common sense. First off, she doesn't know how to dispose of a body. Why don't you just use your vampire powers, pick the daggone guy up and bury him anywhere in the woods? Like, how hard is that? I mean,
they live in the woods. Franklin
comes in her house. She just lets him come in and she just starts spilling the beans about Bill.
Snitches get stitches.
She must have been seriously sheltered. I know they talk about it some. Oh, but did you guys notice Jessica used to live with Pam and Eric? Do you guys remember that? So why is she treating Pam like she doesn't know her? I don't know about that. That was a mistake on their part. Tara.
Terrible Tara.
She's really annoying. Oh, my boyfriend's dead.
Ex, he's scrambled now.
Tara and Franklin have this sex scene that I think is
weird. It's all that ugly faces. Personally, I was going like whoop, and then they were like, and I was like, my thing was doing this. It seems like something has to happen to her to pull that livelihood out, and then once that happens, once you get a glimpse of it, something happens dramatically that shuts her back off.
I can understand why she acts the way she does, but I'm just tired of it. Cheer the f up.
Ding ding ding, lesbo scene.
What was your favorite part about the scene?
My favorite part was the
oh, Sookie. In every episode, she always manages to make me say, go away forever. So Tara gets a call and she goes to X's funeral. There's nobody there, and then she's like,
surprise!
She's like, no, you gotta wait for the cue, So who paid for all this?
Surprise! It was me.
Oh, Sookie, were you waiting there behind the tree for me to ask who paid for this?
Yes, I've been waiting ever since you got the phone call.
I know you killed my boyfriend. I know it's your fault that he's dead, but I forgive you. Do you want me to come home?
You can stay as long as you want.
But I trashed your house last time.
It's okay.
So I know you've all been waiting for it. The most shocking.
The best.
The most surprising.
More surprising than when Franklin pulled the head out of the bag?
A little bit more surprising than that.
More surprising that the werewolf was being spooned by Eric?
Just a little bit more surprising.
More surprising when Arlene lied about the baby?
Yes, more surprising than all that stuff. Okay. So this is the scene where Lorena comes to Bill's room. He's like, I will never love you. But then he proceeds to have passionate
Jack the Ripper sex.
Ooh. Pushes her down, bites her on the neck, tears off her dress, climbs on top of her, doesn't take off his pants.
And then Bill does the ultimate brown bagging sequence when he totally exorcist turns her head 180 to the floor, bangs her.
I think it was the most shocking thing I've ever seen on television, ever. And so she's like, I still love you, and Bill cries out, ah! This is the last segment of the show. This is where I make predictions about what's going to happen in the next episode of True Blood based on the next time on True Blood. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what I think is going to happen, then skip forward like 30 seconds. So I think that Bill is going to tell the king about Eric and Pam's V-dealing operation. So the king is going to send Lorena over to Fantasia, where she's going to find the dancer.
Doesn't that look like Yvette?
I don't know. Not really. So whoever this dancer is, she's going to kill her. Cause see, look. See that's the same glove from the dancer, and her mouth is all dripping blood. And then they're going to
She had a good run.
Then they're going to torture Pam. It has to be Pam. And then Eric is going to say, no! And try to stop it. So those are my future predictions of next week's episode. So I guess we'll just have to tune in and see. Alright, we've reached the end of our show. I like to rate this episode a 7 out of 10. I think the first two were much better.
I agree with that. 7 out of 10.
Alright, Truebies, until next week.
Stay thirsty.
Blood is so tasty.